Hi, it's Kaz here from Affiliate Success Girl. I'm here with a video all about automatic article submitter. This is a piece of software that I use quite frequently in my business, and the reason I'm doing this video is twofold. One is to have it up and on the web so that my virtual staff can access it and work out how to use the software as well. And two is so that other people can have a look at it and get to know the software, because I think it's actually quite a good piece of software, and it's probably one of the most frequently used on my desktop in terms of my affiliate marketing business. So I'm going to just, in this video, what I'm going to do is give you just a quick run over of the interface of Automatic Article Submitter, give you an idea of what it does, and then in the next series of videos after that, I'll go into the specifics of how to use it. So when you open it up, you get a nice panel over here on your left hand side that contains a bunch of tabs, and on your right hand side sort of the content section. So depending on what you've got selected on the left, on the right hand side it will display the appropriate content. So when you first open up on the right hand side, you've got these links here to the user manual, and I do highly recommend reading the user manual and having a look at the training videos before you launch into using it, because to be honest with you, to me it's not the most user-friendly piece of software, and you can make a few errors, particularly around the account setup stuff, so it is worthwhile having a read and a look at the videos. And the PDF format user manual is pretty good. It's straight to the point, tells you what you need to know, written in nice, plain, easy language to use, and the videos are pretty good too, so you can have a look through that. On the left hand side here, we've got the Accounts tab, and this is where you are looking at what the current profile is that you have selected. And you can set up a series of pen names. I've just got this one selected here, but I've got about 6 or 7 set up in here at the moment. On the bottom section there, you've got a list of all of the article directories, and there's about 300 plus or so that you can actually enter details into in here. So this is showing you this particular person, test@test.com, obviously that's just a test account. They have these 3 articles directories they have account details set up for in there. And in a future video, I'll show you how to set up pen names and how to set up accounts, either from scratch or enter existing details for existing article directory submission accounts. The next tab there is Site Groups. When you're submitting articles, as I said, there's about 300, there you go, 313 different directories set up in here, and you can actually also configure it to include blog directories and things like that that you actually put in yourself. I haven't actually used that feature of it at the moment, but when you submit, you may not want to submit to all 313 directories, and that's what this site group is about. So for example, there's a group that ships with the software that says Article Marketing Domination by Josh Spalding. When I select that, it'll show you these are the directories that are in that group. So there's a subset of directories. For example, I've set up one here called Kaz, and that's a subset of directories that I like to submit to there. And I'll show you also in a future video how to set up a site group. Pen names, you can set up a series of pen names, and as I said, I've got a few set up in there, and obviously you may have different accounts and different sites that you're submitting articles for, and you may have a different pen name for each of those. You then also have the Articles panel. This software also enables you to write articles and also spin articles from within the software. So if I want to add an article, I hit the Add Article panel, and it will launch the Add Article window. And I'll just resize that so we can see that better. If I want to write a new article, I can just go, okay, new article. There's my new article, and I can start typing away. We'll go into how to use this section of it as well a bit later. There's my new article there. I'm actually I'll delete that one in a tick. Actually, while I'm here, I'll delete it now. There we are. When you want to submit articles, you would select the article that you want, and then select the site group that you want to submit to, and then submit it with this big red button there. And then you would come over into the Job Submitting panel, and this is where the working panel for when you're actually doing a submission. And we'll walk through that as well in a future video. So that's a really quick overview of the user interface. As I said, it's probably not my favourite user interface in the world, but you know, it does the job, and pretty much you walk through those tabs in the order that they're in and you won't run into any issues there. And the software itself does a brilliant job of doing what it needs to do, which is submit articles. So join us for the next video and we'll go into this in a bit more detail.